This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in yesterday's session, we discussed about that what are the repositories, right? And what is the Maven local repository default path? How to change that default path to custom path, right? Remote repository. So all these things and Maven life cycles we discussed it, right? So now what we are going to do? So what are the commands we discussed it? We are going to execute, right? So for that one, what we are going to do? First, we'll get that source code. See, if you want to execute these commands, MVN commands, you should have a Java project, and that the Java project have the Maven as a build tool, right? So already I have installed that Maven in the Linux server. So what I am going to do? I'm going to connect to this Linux server where Maven software has installed. So there we are going to download the Java code and we are going to execute that Maven commands, right? So first connect to this server. So open the command prompt. Okay. Means that git bash or mobexter. Go to the folder where your PEM files are there. Okay. So my PEM files are available in this particular directory and execute this command. Okay. So we successfully connected. Right. So switch to the root user. Then you can execute mvn-version command and check whether Maven is installed or not. So Maven is installed 3.8.4. So here, if you want to get that the source code, suppose first I am going to get that Maven standalone application code, right? So take this repository URL, HTTPS URL, copy, go here, and just execute that git clone command and repository URL. Let's see whether it is going to work or not. We are getting the error. Why we are getting this error? What is the solution for this one? We need to install the git, right? It is saying that git command not found. So if you want to install the git in the Linux server, very simple, yum install git -y, right? Just execute this command. So it's not responding. Just type Control C, cancel it. Then what you will do? You can restart this server. Okay. So sometimes issue with the server's network. Stop. Once stopped, then you can start this server. Yum install git -y. I have executed correct command only. Abdul, is there any typo here? No. Okay, it stopped. Then I'm going to start it. So Om Prakash is saying M update. So first we didn't installed that Git software. Without installing, how we are going to update it? So after installing, if you want to update the package, we are going to use that YUM update. That is the command which we are going to use. Okay, so let's connect to the server. Take this one. Say yes, it's connected. Switch it to the root user. Okay, YUM install git -y. See, it's installing. So if we execute YUM install git -y, what will happen? So whatever this package, git package, which is available in the M repositories, it is going to download and it is going to install. If you want to install that specific version of Git, what you have to do? See, I want to install that version 2 point something, right? So right now it is installing 2.2. See here, if you execute this command, git --- version, it is saying that 2.27. If I want to install that specific version, see, I have created one post. So if you go to our blog, you will see that one label called as Git. So just click on that Git and see here, install Git in AWS, whatever the version you want. Okay, so for that one, first you have to install some packages, group install. See here, YUM group install. This is a group, right? See guys, using the M command, you can install that specific version of package, that specific package or group of packages. This is a group, right? So this is a predefined group, and we are installing some developer related packages, right? If you see, take this URL, click on tags. See here, suppose I want to install the 2.35.1. Just download this code. Okay, download this code, zip file or a tar file. Then you can follow this one, this blog. See, download the tar file, extract it, and go to that particular directory. So in this post, I have explained that how to install 2.818 version. Okay, then we are compiling, then we are installing. So for developing Git, which programming language they have used? Which programming language they used for developing the Git? Which one? Java. Vijay Kumar Patil is saying Java. So you guys not gone through that interview questions. In the interview questions, if you go and see, I ask this question. Okay. So thank you, Om Prakash. Yes, C language. So that's why they are using the make build tool. Okay. So just follow these steps to install the term, whatever the version you want. So if you want to install whatever it is there in the yum repository, very simple. Just you can execute that yum install git -y. Clear? So now I have installed that git. What I am going to do, I will go here. I will get this repository URL. Where is that one? Here. Take this repository URL and execute git clone this repository URL. Hit the enter. So it is downloaded. So it is cloning into this one. Now it has created one directory. See, with this name, repository name, and there it has downloaded the source code. So if you want to create a package, which command we are going to execute, guys? Git package command. Let's see what will happen if you execute the git mvn package. If you execute mvn package, it is trying to create a package, right? Let's see what error we are going to get. So how to fix that one? Yes, Suresh, I know I'm in my home directory and I'm trying to execute this command. Let's see what error I'm going to get. This is a common mistake many people are going to do. That's why even I'm also doing the same thing. Then I will show you how to rectify that one. Easily you guys can able to understand that error. So guys, when you are getting that error, just read that error message. Let's see. See what it is saying. Error. The goal you specified requires a project to execute, but there is no form in this directory. So currently I'm in root user home directory. Please verify you invoked Maven from the correct directory. You invoked correct directory. So currently I'm in this particular directory. There is no pom.xml in that particular directory. Where is my pom.xml, which is available in this particular directory, Maven standalone application directory? So there, if you see that pom.xml is there, right? So don't worry about this one. What is the Jenkins file? Anyway, we are going to discuss about this Jenkins file in the Jenkins. This is a pipeline script. It is very, very important. So if you want, you can remove that Jenkins file right now. No need. Right now. So src directory is there and the pom.xml is there. Right. These two file, this file and this directory is there. Just execute the tree command. If you see in src directory, we have one directory called as main is there and test directory. So main directory contains your source code. Test directory contains your JUnit test cases. Right? So this is the directory structure. src contains main directory and test directory. Main directory contains the source code. Test directory contains your unit test cases code. Unit test cases code. Right? And pom.xml. So if you open this pom.xml and if you see here, if you observe group ID com.empty, artifact ID project name, version, so we have given one version, then packaging tag, it contains that jar. So it is the standalone application, right? So that's why we are giving that jar. We are giving that jar. Right? So it is going to create a jar file. So here this is the project name, again we are giving. So even it is not a mandatory. So URL. So these are the not a mandatory tags. Just I maintain that. Okay. So now if I execute mvn package, what will happen? It is going to create a package. So right now, if you see in a, right now we are in this particular directory, right? So if you go to the home directory and right now I'm in home directory. I move to the home directory. Just type ls-la. If you observe, do we have .m2 directory? Yes. So if you go to that .m2 directory, and if you see that repository directory has created, go inside that repository direct, and if you see, nothing is there. It is empty, right? So this is your Maven local repository, right? This is your Maven local repository. This is the default path. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, right now if you see src one directory is there and pom.xml is there. I am going to execute mvn package, mvn package, hit the enter. If you observe here, it is downloading that all the required plugins and dependencies. See, plugins is nothing but it's a piece of software. It can be reusable. We use it that package. This is the goal. So for executing this goal, it is going to download some required plugins. So where it is going to keep all these plugins, dependencies and all in your Maven local repository. So first it will check, after executing this command, it will check whether dependencies are there in your local repository or not. If it is not available, it will go to the Maven central repository. From there, it is going to download. So when you are executing these commands, your laptop should connect to that internet. Otherwise, it is not able to get that dependencies, right? So it is trying to download from central repository. So sometimes it is going to stack. Just type Control C. It is going to cancel. Execute it. So Sangamesh is asking, sir, it will check local repo first. Yes, Sangamesh. Git local repository is different. Maven local repository is different, right? So currently we are in Git local repository, and there we are executing that Maven commands. So Nikita is asking, sir, can I get that Java environment variables command? Madam, just go to that blog. There you will see that one. Okay, follow our Mithun Technologies blog. Yeah. What happened? It is taking more time. Hmm? It's not responding. So Om Prakash is saying maybe internet connection issue. So for me, it's very good. Okay, no problem at all with internet connection. Okay. So Saujin is asking, is pom.xml is created or written by developer or any tool generated it? See, we can generate it. Okay, we can generate. So I will share some comments. You can generate that pom.xml for a standalone application, pom.xml for a web application, pom.xml for a enterprise application. That templates you can generate it. Later, developer is going to update that whatever the dependency it is required. So it is saying that some connection timeout. So repository connect to repo. This one is not. Then maybe it's some issue with this Maven central repository. PHCKJE package. It's correct only. Just type Control C. Just execute that mvn clean. Clean is the one goal. Let's see whether it is going to come in. So you guys can try anyone from your side. You guys can connect to that server and you can try it whether it is going to work or not for you guys. Hmm? Oh, it's working for you. Okay. What is the problem for me? Maybe network issue only. Huh? Sir, have you connected any VPN? No, Bhaiya, this is my personal laptop. No VPN. Okay. So my office laptop is different one. So maybe what I will do, I will create another Linux server and I will do it. So sometimes if you use more days, even that one also it is not responding. That is what I observed. Okay. 1 GB is enough. Maven new server. Still it is not open any. So first we'll install that Java, right? Then we'll install that just so first let me connect to the server. Click on connect. Take this one. Okay. Log out. So we logged out to that server. Still the server is not fully up and running. That's why it is saying that connection refused. It's connected. Now switch it to the root user. Okay. And then install this Java. Very simple. Just copy paste all these comments. It is going to install it. So Java has installed. Okay. Then install the Maven. So already I have explained some commands here, right, for installing. So download this latest version Maven. Okay, it's downloaded. Extract it, unzip, Apache Maven. So install this unzip command. Then you can extract it. So it's extracted. See here. Then add these two environment variables. So guys, here people are installing Gradle also. Just I mentioned that you can use n number of export commands. Okay, don't install this Gradle. PA in user home directory dot bash underscore profile is there. Okay, scroll down, save it. Then source, specify this file. Just type mvn hyphen version. It's installed. Same way, install this yum install git. Okay, it's installed. So now go to that home directory. So then you can download Java code. Download this Java code. Git clone. Git clone command. Its source code is downloaded. So go inside that Maven standalone directory, SWLS. Okay. So right now, if you see here, two files and one directory is there. Now I'm going to execute mvn package. Okay. It is downloading all the dependencies. Okay. It is downloading all the dependencies. Whatever it is required, it is going to download. So first time it is going to take some time, right? So Mantesh is asking, can someone ping export path? Bhaiya, many times I have explained, and now you are asking. It is very bad. Just to go to our blog. Okay, if you see here, Maven, one label is there. Go here and see here. Seems still you didn't install that Maven software and all. I don't know what you are doing. Hmm? Don't say that I'm working professional. That reason I don't want to hear from anybody. Everyone is working. Okay, maybe you are working as a software engineer, others are working as a some other work. Don't say those things. Okay, everyone should follow my instructions and finish that assignments. Then only you can join. Okay, so now if you see, still it is downloading that all the dependencies. So build is over. If you observe here, earlier it took that 1 minute 30 seconds, right? So 1 minute 30 seconds. So Suresh is saying that in earlier ESET instance, there might be some security groups issue. So if you observe, Suresh, even this ESET instance also, I didn't open any ports. right? So using the security group, what we are going to do, we are going to enable the ports. So by default, that SSH port is enabled already, 22 port, right? Even I didn't touch any security group even in new EC2 instance also. It is not the problem with the security groups. It might be problem with network issues to that old instance. So long back, almost 1 month back, I have created. Maybe that I need to check why. What are the network issues for that instance? Okay. If you observe here, so very first time, right? It took 1 minute 30 seconds because it is downloading all the dependencies and plugins. If you observe here, it is showing that downloading from central repository. And also, if you observe, it has created a one package called as Maven hyphen standalone hyphen application hyphen 0.01 snapshot dot jar file, right? So this is the package which it has created. So it has created a jar file. Why? Because it is a standalone application. If you observe, this package has created with some standard name. So usually that standard name, it is going to form with artifact ID hyphen version number dot the packaging tag, whatever it contains. So the packaging tag contains that jar, na? So that's why it has created that jar file. Clear? So now, if you observe here, just type ls. It has created a one directory called as a target directory. So go inside this target directory. There you will see that Maven hyphen standalone hyphen application dot jar file. This is a jar file. So once if we create a package, where that package is going to be available, which is available in the target directory. Inside the target directory, it is going to create some folders, right? The directories. There it is going to keep that some files. It is going to create some binary files. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I will go back one level up. So here my form.xml is available. Now I'm going to execute that mvn package. What will happen, guys? So your Maven build system, it is going to check whatever the dependencies plugins are which are required is available in your Maven local repository or not. Is it available or not in your local repository? Yes, it is available. So in this case, are you going to see this message downloading from? No, you are not able to see. Why? Because it is already available in your Maven local repository. So that's why you are not going to see any message. So automatically it is going to get from the your Maven local repository and it is going to use for your project. So Sharnappa is asking git clone which URL I need to use it. Which URL I use it, Baya? Sharnappa Baya? Standalone application URL. Yesterday I told you, na? You guys gone through this one. Go through this not yesterday when I'm discussing about that git fork command, na? So that time itself I have explained. Yes or no? So if you go to our document, this git organization, you will see here, right? Standalone application, web application and all. Yes or no? Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to execute same command, git package command. So what will happen? this target directory is going to create one more target directory? No, the same target directory is going to update. Okay, it is not going to create another target directory. And if you observe, is it downloading from central repository? No, it is not downloading from central repository. Yes or no? And if you observe that it took only 2 seconds to completing the build, because already all the dependencies are available. So yesterday Om Prakash was asking one question: what is the default lifecycle goals and what is the order which it is going to execute? If you see, when we are discussing about that default lifecycle goals, this is the order I have specified, right? So this is order I have specified. If you see in this default lifecycle goals, validate goal is there, compile goal, test. So first it is going to execute validate goal, compile goal, test goal, package goal. Why? Because we specified that MVN package, right? So now if you go to our console output and if you see here, we execute that MVN package. So if you see here, first it is executing that validate goal. In this gun, it is going to check that all the resource files and all. Then it is executing that compile goal. So it is going to compile your source code as well as your JUnit test cases, that JUnit test cases. Then it is executing that test goal. Then it is creating a package goal, right? So like this, this is the order. Whatever we specified here, in this order, it is going to execute. Clear, Om Prakash? So Om Prakash is preparing all the answers for that questions whatever I have specified. So I said that Git interview questions, Maven and all, right. So he already prepared that interview answers for that questions and he shared with me. But I don't have time. I need to review that one. Maybe today or tomorrow I am going to review and I will revert back, Om Prakash. So guys, just go through that interview questions. PDF files are there. Na? Easily you can able to clear the interview. So just I have shared that interview questions only. Answers I didn't share because you guys has to prepare. If I give that answers also, na, you are not able to get the things right. You have to check yourself how much technically I am in whatever I learned, right. So that is your self assessment. You can answer for those questions and you can verify it. Clear? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to execute that MVN clean. So if you execute the MVN clean, what will happen? It is going to delete that your previous build files. So your previous build files are available in which directory? Target directory. So the target directory, it is going to delete it. Let's see. If you observe, you are seeing that it is downloading some dependencies, some plugins and all. So we use it that clean goal, right? So that clean goal related plugins are going to download. Now, if you see here, just type ls. There is no target directory. There is no target directory. It has deleted. Yes or no? See, it is showing that deleting this one, right? So again, if I execute this command mvn clean, it is not going to give any error because it is already deleted. If it is already deleted, just it is going to execute it. It is not going to perform any task. right? And also if you observe here, it took that 484 milliseconds. Clear? So now I'm going to execute. So can we execute mvn clean package? Yes, it is possible. You can execute mvn clean package. See, it has created a package. So first, if you go and see here, first it executed the clean goal, then validate goal, compile goal. In the compile, it is executed that your unit test cases compile and source code compile. Then test goal. If you observe here, it is showing that so tests ran. So one test, I have created only one test as part of our source code just for our demonstration purpose. So that's why it is saying that test run one and zero failures, zero errors, skipped zero. So only one unit test case has that one ran. Then it has created a package. Clear? So now if you go to your user home directory, there you will see that .m2 directory, and there you will see that repository. So if you observe here, it has downloaded that all the dependencies, and it is going to keep it here, right? So if you add another new dependency, and if you do the build, what will happen? Again, first it will check in your local repository. If it is not available, then it will go to the Maven remote repository, the central repository. From there, it is going to download, and it is going to keep into your local repository. Clear? So now I want to skip running the unit test cases. Before that, is it possible to change the Maven local repository default path to the custom path? Yes, it is possible, right? How? Go to the settings.xml. There you can use that one tag. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a one directory in the user home directory. See, right now I'm in root directory. Okay, so I'm going to execute mkdir, and I'm going to give that maven local repo I have created. So go inside this maven local repo directory. If you see, is there anything else? Nothing is there. Is there anything? No. See here, nothing is there. So just copy this one. Okay, so prepare that tag. So what is the tag which we are going to use to configure the Maven custom local repository? Local repository. R should be capital letter, and keep this path, and you have to close that one. For closing, we are going to use this one, local repository. Okay, so just copy this one, copy, go to that your settings.xml. Okay, where your settings.xml is available, which is available in the opt directory. There you will see that apache Maven, and you will see that conf directory. So right now I'm in this conf directory. See here. So guys, if you want to know currently where you are in, very simple, execute the pwd command and you can verify it. There you will see that settings.xml. Just open that settings.xml. Okay, just scroll down, hold a down arrow mark from your keyboard. Okay, think up only. Here. So set the line numbers SENU. If you observe line number 54, it is commented. Line number 49, the comment start. Line number 54, comment ends. So in the XML, how we are going to specify that comments? Less than, exclamation mark, hyphen hyphen. This is the opening the comment, hyphen hyphen, greater than. This is the closing for the comment. This is for opening the comment. This is for closing the comment. Right. So in between, if you keep anything, it is going to ignore. Sorry. Right now, if you see, they mentioned one tag, the local repository tag, right? But it's commented. What you will do? Come here in the line number 55. Just type I. It will come insert mode. Very simple. Copy paste this one. Control C and Control V. Control C and Control V. Save it. So now onwards, it is going to take this one as a Maven local repository. So right now, if you go inside this particular directory and if you see, it is empty. Nothing is there. So right now, your Maven local repository is empty. Now, if you go to your project directory and if you execute mvn clean package, what will happen? So first it will check your Maven local repository. So packages dependencies are not available, right? The plugins and all. Then what will happen? If the plugins and dependencies are not available in your local repository, it will go to your central repository. From there, it is going to download. Let's see whether it is going to download or not. Observe here. Again, you will see that downloading from central, downloading from central. So it is downloading from the central repository. It will take time because it is downloading that clean related plugins, package related plugins, and some dependencies, whatever that dependencies we specified in the form.xml, right? So when I was working for one of the project, almost 27 modules were there. It is taking more than 1 hour for doing the build for first time because n number of hundreds of dependencies we have specified in that form.xml. So second time onwards, it is not going to take this much time. See, it took 1 minute 33 seconds. Now again, if you execute same command, it is not going to take 1 minute 33 seconds. Let's see how much time it will take. Some fraction of seconds. Let's see, 3 seconds, 757 milliseconds. Because already it is there, all the dependencies, right? So like this guys, you can create Maven custom local repository and you can configure it, right? So now if you go to this particular directory, this is a directory we use it for configuring Maven custom local repository, right? So now go inside this particular directory, and if you see here, some dependencies are downloaded. So Om Prakash is asking, can I copy the settings.xml file into Maven local repository folder? Yes. See right now where this settings.xml is available, which is available in your Maven home directory. There you will see that conf directory. Inside the conf directory, you will see that settings.xml. So this settings.xml, can I configure into that Maven home directory? Maven local repository? Yes, it is possible. So suppose if settings.xml is available in your Maven local repository and Maven home directory, conf directory, what will happen? If the settings.xml is available in two places, what will happen? So your Maven build system, first it will give the priority to take the configurations from the Maven local repository, whatever the settings.xml is available. Okay, then it will give the preference to this one. So it is like a local configurations. This is a global configurations. Clear? So this is one of the interview question. Thank you, Om Prakash, for asking all these questions. Anyway, already I have documented all these questions in our interview questions. Yes or no? You are asking from that one only, right? Hmm? Yes. So guys, just go through that interview questions document. Try to answer. Easily you can able to clear the interviews. If you attend my classes regularly and if you do the practice, easily can able to survive after getting the job also. You don't want any proxy, you don't want any help. So some people are calling me and asking, are you going to do that proxy? Are bhaiya, I hate that word proxy. See, we are giving in detail training. Why you guys want that proxy? And how the interviewer is going to ask, what he's going to ask, everything I'm covering. Then why you guys need that proxy? If you follow my classes, no need of that stupid proxies and all. Okay, after getting job also easily can able to survive. Just follow our instructions, whatever we are covering. Clear? So now I'm going to skip running the unit test cases. Already we discussed how to skip running the unit test cases. See, right now it is running the unit test cases. So if you want to skip running the unit test cases, very simple. We can execute mvn clean package -d skip test T capital letter, T capital letter, hit the enter. Observe that tests are skipped. Tests are skipped. Right. And if you go inside this target directory, and if you see here, classes directory is there, test-classes directory. Two directories are there. So classes directory contains that your source code .class files. See, already we know. So if you compile, it is going to generate that .class files, right? So the source code .class files are available in this classes directory. Test-classes directory, what it contains? It contains that JUnit test cases dart class files. So JUnit is also nothing but it's a Java class only, right? So those Java classes, those test classes, dart class files are available in this test-classes directory, right? So now anyway we are not running the unit test cases. Then why we need to compile these unit test cases? No need, right? So for that one, what I am going to do? I am going to use that mvn clean package -d maven dot test dot skip is equal to true. This is the option which we are going to use. Now, if you observe, not copying the test resources, not compiling the test resources, and tests are skipped. So, if we use this option, so yesterday I have given that wrong option. So yesterday I used that skip dot test is equal to true, right? Okay, test dot skip is equal to true. This is the correct one. So simply if we execute this command, it is going to compile and it is going to skip running the unit test cases. But if we use this one, it is going to skip compiling the unit test cases and it is going to skip running the unit test cases. Both. You guys observe the difference, right, between these two? Yes or no? So guys, anybody have any questions so far, whatever we discussed today? So today what we did, we downloaded that standalone application project and we executed that Maven commands, mvn clean, mvn package, right? Mvn clean package, and we discuss about that how to skip running the unit test cases in different ways, and we discuss about that how to change the Maven local repository from default path to the custom path. Clear? So now we'll discuss about that install goal. So if you execute mvn install, what will happen? So first it will execute that validate goal, compile goal, test goal, package goal, then install goal. Right? We'll see. So Dharmendran is asking, what will happen if I not going to give clean, only if I give mvn package? Will it is going to override the existing package? Yes, Bhaiya, that is what I discussed. So simply if you use that package, mvn package, so it is going to override the old package with the new one. Okay, so if you use that clean mvn clean package, it is going to delete that previous build files, then it is going to create new one, right? So now if you execute mvn install, that package is going to store into your maven local repository. So where it is going to store in your maven local repository? So right now this is the path which we are using your maven local repository. Yes or no? So just you can go here and you can see these are the directories are there. So in which directory it is going to store? That is my question. It is going to store, it's depends on your group name. See, what is the group? Com dot empty. This is a group name. com.empty is the group name, right? So if you see, currently we have one directory called as com. If you go inside this com directory, Google directory is there. So what will happen? It is going to create a one directory called as empty in this com directory. So there it is going to create that artifact ID with the name, the directory, then package. There it is going to install. Let's see. So right now there is no empty directory in this com directory. Correct? Eh? So go back to that your project. Now you can execute that mvn clean install. So Dharmendra is asking, what will happen if I am not going to? Oh, you already asked the question and already answered. Okay, thank you. So now I am executing this mvn install. Let's see. See, observe here. It is stored in your Maven local repository. See, root men local repo com empty. This is a this one artifact ID, right? Then this is the version, and there it has created the package. This one, there it has created a package. It is uploaded here, right? So now if you go to this particular directory and if you observe, so go to here com directory. So earlier this empty directory was not there. Go inside this empty directory. There you will see this artifact ID. So go inside this artifact ID. You will see that one directory called as version, right? Then inside this version directory, you will see this package. So like this, it is going to upload into your local repository when if you use that mvn install goal. So if you use that mvn deploy, what will happen? It is going to store into that remote repository. It is going to store into your remote repository. So right now we didn't configure that any remote repository. Yes or no? We didn't configure that any remote repository. So it is not going to work. Okay. So when we are going to execute that mvn deploy goal, so when we are discussing about the nexus, so that time we are going to discuss. Now just till that mvn install goal, you can execute it. Clear, guys? Anybody have any questions so far? Whatever the commands which we executed. If not, I'm going to download that web application. So we downloaded the standalone application and we executed that mvn commands. We created a jar file. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this web application. So this is a web application. So take this web application repository URL. Okay, I copied. Then go to your project server, go and you can download it. Execute git clone this one. Execute it. Now if you observe here, so Maven web application is there, Maven standalone. So guys, when you are downloading, be careful. Sometimes what the people will do, na, they are in this particular directory and they are executing git clone command. What will happen? this project is going to download inside this standalone project. So first you can come to that root user home directory. There you can download this project. Now go inside this particular project, Maven web application. So there you will see that some files and all there, right? Java files, this Jenkins files, Docker file and all. Don't worry on all these things. So mainly now you have to look into this one src directory and pom directory, pom.xml. So just type that tree command. So yvm install tree y. Just execute that tree. If you observe here, src contains that main only. There is no test directory. But standalone application contains that main directory as well as test directory. Yes or no? So if you want, you can go back to that Maven standalone and if we execute tree command, see here src directory contains that main and test. But your web application, it contains only main, and main contains that Java and web app. So already we know web application contains that Java code as well as web content. See here, web content means images, JSPs, XMLs and all. But if you go and see in the standalone, do we have web content tag directory? No, only main directory contains. Inside the main directory, only Java directory contains. So Java directory contains that your source code. Here, main directory contains Java as well as web app directory. Right. So, but it doesn't contain that test directory because I didn't created that any JUnit test cases for this particular project. So purposefully I didn't create it to show that the differentiation, right? So web application contains that web content and Java code, right? So for this web application, it is going to create a var file, right? So Praveen is asking, sir, now we are cloning from GitHub Mithun Technologies, right? In real time, from where we should use these commands? See, in the real time, we have one enterprise GitHub is there. So they are going to give you that the repository URL from where you want to clone it, and from that particular repository you can clone it. Okay, in the real time, each project have that one repository. Okay, they are going to use that enterprise edition, not the public one. Okay, so now I am going to create that package for the Maven web application. So just open this form.xml. If you observe that group ID, artifact ID, so already we know. So the package is going to create with artifact ID. Okay, so what is artifact ID? This one, hyphen version. So what is the version? This one. Dot inside the packaging tag, whatever it is there, it has to create with this name. So now if you go and see whether it is going to create a package with this name or not. Okay, just go here, execute mvn clean package. See, it is downloading dependencies because in the web application I am using that some Spring related framework dependencies. See here, Spring Spring is an advanced topic in the Java, right? It's a very important technology. Okay, so I used many Spring related dependencies in this web application. So that's why it is downloading. If you observe here, it is created a maven-web-application dot var file. This is a var file which it has created. But we are expecting with this name. Why it is creating? So for a standalone, it has created correctly. Artifact ID, space, version number, tag, whatever it is there, and a packaging tag, whatever it contains that value. Same way, I am expecting for a var file also, but it is created with a different name. Right, see here, it has created with this name. So that package is available in the target directory, where the target directory is going to create as part of your project. Why it has created with the custom name, that var file name, that var file? Because if you go and see in the pom.xml, okay, so we are using that one tag. See guys, we are using n number of dependency tags. So if you see here in pom.xml, we are using that one tag name called as a final name. Okay, so if we use this tag, final name tag, with the name, whatever the name which you are using, with that name, it is going to create a package. With that name, it is going to create a package. So if you don't use this tag, it is going to create with the default naming convention. So this is the default naming convention. Clear? Anybody have any questions? So next one is enterprise application. So now what I am going to do, I am going to download that enterprise application. So if you go here, you will see that enterprise, this one, Maven enterprise application. Click on this one. So usually enterprise application contains that multiple modules. So go back, go one level up. So here I am going to download that enterprise application. Now if you see here, standalone application is there, enterprise application is there, web application is there, right? So now go inside this Maven enterprise application, right? And just type ls. See here, two modules are there, right? Just type tree command. If you observe here, each module, this is one module, this is one pom.xml, this is another module, this is also one pom.xml, and your project also having that one pom.xml. So this pom.xml we are going to call as parent pom.xml, and this pom.xml and this pom.xml we are going to call as child pom.xml. So this parent and child pom.xml concept, it will come where if it is a enterprise application. If it is enterprise application, then only we can able to see that child pom.xml and parent pom.xml. Clear? So now I'm going to create a package for this enterprise application. If you go and see that parent pom.xml content, so currently this is a parent pom.xml. This is a parent pom.xml, right? So each module have that pom.xml. So these pom.xmls we can call as child pom.xmls. Okay. So Suresh is asking, sir, if multiple web modules are there, then those many pom.xmls are will be there in the ER. See, each module, whether it is a standalone module or a web module, each module it contains the term pom.xml. Suppose if four web modules are there, four var files are going to create and it is going to add in the ER file. Okay, so right now only one web module is there, another ER module is there. So in this case, only one ER var file is going to create as part of your ER. So now let's open this pom.xml and see. Observe here, you will see that module stack. If you see this module stack means this is the parent pom.xml. This is the parent pom.xml. Okay, so here we are going to add that n number of modules. So I told now I was working for one of the big project. In that project 27 modules were there. So 27 module tags were there in this module stack. So if you see that module stack, then you can consider this is a parent pom.xml. This is a parent pom.xml. So go inside this any directory, and if you see here also pom.xml, just check that content in pom.xml. You will see that parent tag. So if you have the parent tag in the pom.xml, then you can consider this is a child pom.xml. So it contains that parent pom.xml details. So here group ID, artifact ID, it is there. Na? It's it should match with that whatever it is there in the parent pom.xml. Na? That artifact ID, group ID version, it should match it. Clear? So now go back one level up. So currently we are in this project. Then you can execute mvn clean package. So it is going to create a ER. So it is downloading some dependencies. Only first time. So Chandrasekhar is asking, currently we're running all these as a root user, but in the general, we are need to run as a normal user, right? Yes. So guys, all these commands you can run as a normal user also, but you have to install Maven in the global level. So if you want to configure Maven in the global level, means for all the users, you have to configure, do the settings in the slash etc profile. There you will see one file called as profile. Clear? So now if you see, it has created this ER file. It has created this ER file. So assume your enterprise application have that n number of modules. Your enterprise application have that n number of modules. Assume I am working for one specific module. I want to do a build for that particular module only. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay. How we can do it? So first you can check that how many modules are there. Where we can check it? In the pom.xml. So I want to do a build for only this particular module. Okay. So currently you are in the project parent directory, right? So there you will see the 10 number of modules. So now I want to do a build for only this particular module. So that time we are going to execute mvn clean package -pl. PL means project list. PL means project list. So it is going to do the build for only this particular module. So comma separated, you can specify n number of modules, right? So now in this case, it is going to do a build for only this particular module. Let's see. Observe. Yes or no? It has created only the var file because only that particular module we did. So guys, you guys don't try for a year because without var module, you are not able to do a build for year. It is not going to work out. Okay, so you can try for this var. Clear? So this is also one of the important interview question. So in multiple modules, if you want to run only one particular module, if you want to do the build, how we are going to run that Maven command using the -pl option. PL project list and specify that module names. Clear? Okay. So that's all guys. Maven has completed. So you guys has to know all about these commands. Okay, how it is going to run. If you are running this one, how in the background it is going to work. So all these things you should know. Clear? So in the next class, we are going to discuss about that Tomcat. Okay, what is the Tomcat? Why we need to use this Tomcat? We are going to discuss. Clear? Anybody have any questions? So Saujan is asking full form of form project object model. So what are the build profiles? See, that is world one Om Prakash. So see, I have dev environment, QA environment, prod environment. Three environments are there. So each environment I have different properties file, right? Okay, dev dot properties, QA dot properties, right? Prod dot properties. So like that, various properties are there each environment. So when I'm doing a build, mvn clean package, based on my environment, it has to take. Suppose I'm doing the build for dev, so that time -p. Okay, specify that dev. P means profile. So this profile concept we were using earlier. Now you don't want. Okay, you can ignore it. So that time, what are the profile name you are passing? That particular properties it is going to take. Clear? Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you on Monday next class. Right. So Monday I'm going to start the new batch. So what I will do, I'm going to take the holiday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days I'm going to give the holiday. Why? Because now Monday I'm very busy with the new batch administrations, admin and all. Okay, so you guys can utilize these 3 days and you can complete that practice, whatever so far we have pending. So Tuesday I'm going to start that Tomcat. Clear? So if anybody, your friends are looking, refer for the new batch. So the new batch timings will be 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST batch. Okay. So tomorrow we have demo at 7 p.m. Just the demo is at 7 p.m. and batch timings will be 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST. This is the batch timings. Just the demo is at 7 p.m. Okay. Please refer. Thank you guys. We'll see you on Tuesday. Okay, Suresh Kumar asking Terraform. We'll start very soon. I will let you know. Okay. Thank you. So guys, clear that second installment fees. Don't miss it. Thank you.